Oh. All right, everybody, we're back. Oh, what's going on here? Why am I hearing myself? Oh, okay. All right. But yes, we are back. Let me fix this real quick. Sorry about that. All right. Anyway, yeah, we're back. So I went back through, got the Ujits preacher missions done, all that good stuff. So we're gonna start back preaching the sermon the correct way. Because I went and fucked it up the first time through, so I'm gonna try it again.
Well, all right. I can't make any promises about what'll happen.
No, neither can I.
What do you want me to do exactly?
I'll go and start the liturgy. Then I'll introduce you. You give the sermon I told you yesterday in the tavern, and that's that. No need to drag it out. If it turns out well, I'll tell you what I know about Lubos.
Christ almighty. Fine then.
Wonderful.
Alright, let me get some modest gear on. There we go. Alright. But yeah, like I said, I already got through the missions that I had to. So we're just gonna redo the sermon. We're gonna do it the correct way this time, and then yeah, go from there. Pick up where we were supposed to go the last time. So that's why this stream is part 5B, because it's just trying it again.
I thought he'd never show up. Swill punk.
Look at him. He can hardly walk after his capers last night.
You were with them, you beast. Just you wait.
Look at him. Mother of God, any minute now he'll throw up.
So I couldn't sleep a wink last night with all that clamor.
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Accepit panem in sanctas at venerabilis a manus suas.
Nice. There'll be plenty of those coming from me too.
Hac facite in meam commemorationem. Brothers and sisters.
So if you weren't here before, if you want some context, the priest and Henry went out drinking last night. They got in some fights with the guards, and the guy, or the gal, I should say, that was just waving at Henry. They slept together while he was in his drunken state.
Recently visited Prague, where by the grace of God was able to hear Master Jan Hus from the esteemed Charles University.
Which is also a lie. This is just so he doesn't have to preach while being drunk.
Persuade Henry to stand here today in my stead and tell us what he heard. Because, as you all probably know, Jan Hus is a very popular preacher in Prague. So, Henry, you may begin.
Now I'm curious which one of them will puke first.
Brothers and sisters, let me get straight to the point. I'd like to talk about the church and how corrupt it is.
That boy has a cheek.
Creation has given to every man the power by which he might rule the whole world. But that power does not give him the right to rule. That right belongs to God alone. It is the corruption of God's pastors here on earth that has brought misfortune on our heads. Plague, cumens, hunger, and chaos. The accursed wealth that the church is drowning in is poisoning almost the whole of Christendom. When dogs are fighting over a bone, take the bone and they will stop. Just like the flock of ravens that has descended on this land to peck up every speck of gold and silver. They show no mercy. Their hearts are poisoned by covetousness. They trade everything. Everything is for sale. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay, and you will have absolution. And the prelates sin and give themselves absolution.
For shame! Shame upon them!
And what sins? They live with harlots and keep concubines, even though only marital intercourse for the purpose of procreation is pure. If someone takes a woman or man only to satisfy their own lust, who seduces them to do so but Satan? And how much darker the sin if that man is a servant of the church? Who can turn his face to God, who fornicates and then puts on priestly robes?
Nothing we don't know about already.
Enough about sin, which the prelates are so fond of preaching about, and whose absolution they promise if you only pay enough coin to Mother Church. What if the devil himself were to pay? Will the bishops tell us he too would ascend to heaven? And what about those bishops? They sin without remorse, and with the money grasped from the poor for indulgences, they keep fine horses and hordes of servants to pamper them. They play dice and garb their mistresses in expensive furs, while Christ, the Lamb of God, walked barefoot and had nowhere to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too.
Down with the prelates! Away with them!
We're fortunate to have our good father Godwin. At least he's a fair and simple man.
God sees what is happening on earth, and he is filled with righteous wrath that those who should seek the salvation of souls instead seek mammon and the idle comfort of lucrative posts. Blessed are the shepherds who share the poverty of their flock, who are as one with you and bear with you the burden of this earthly pilgrimage, who do not condemn your venial sins.
Aye, all honour to Godwin. Let him drink like one of us.
That is all I heard in Prague. Amen.
The lad spoke well, considering what a soak he is.
He's right, that was.
The young man shouldn't drink so much, but the Lord's given him a silver tongue.
There we go. See, that's what I'm fucking talking about. Even a drunken peasant can give a sermon. That's what I'm fucking talking about. We're still showing those nobles. We're still fucking showing them. Combat or with our tongue.
Well, well, my boy, you have talent, and I can't deny it. And you pulled a thorn from my side. I almost didn't make it.
Yeah, I noticed. I wasn't the only one.
Oh, what's to be done? I'll make it up somehow.
So, about our bargain.
Although it's a sin,
So gluttony and fornication.
God does forgive a penitent.
So, what did Limpy Lubosh tell you? Was he at Neuhof that day? Who was with him? And where are they now?
Now slow down. I'm sorry, but he didn't tell me that much.
Don't let me down after all I've been through. For you...
Well, now Lubosh came to me shortly after it happened. His conscience was gnawing at him. And I must say, in the end, he turned out to be a better man than he looked. He said they'd been hired through some crony of theirs. And at first they were just to steal some horses. But then it all turned sour and people started getting killed. And neither he nor his cronies wanted anything to do with that, so they fell out from the gang and fled.
Makes sense.
Fell out. Yeah, there was a body found in the woods by Neuhoff.
That would explain something. Lubos kept jabbering that he wasn't a murderer, that he didn't want to do it.
So I know that Lubos killed the murderer and he's dead too. The trouble is, I need to find the ones who are still alive. I need names and places. Did he mention any of the others?
Only nicknames. Talked about some fella called Riki from Ledechko, Pius, Timmy.
Pious. That lot are about as pious as I am ordained.
Nonsense. You would make an excellent priest. And anyhow, with your skills, you ought to be able to sniff out this Riki from Ledechko, right?
Well, we'll have to now. There's not much else to go on. Let's hope he's not hanging from the wall too.
Indeed. And I'd hate to be excommunicated for nothing. Anyhow, good luck. You watch out for yourself. These people clearly mean business. And I'd like to raise a tankard with you again sometime.
Which would be fun.
I'll try. Although I'm not sure I'd survive another night of your debauchery.
And if anyone should ask, you heard nothing from me. I'll deny everything.
I don't doubt it.
Hell yeah. Alright. Well, those that were watching earlier saw me royally fuck up that mission, but it appears that I have overcome that. And it looks like my guy's still drunk. The vision's still fucked up. So, I'm gonna find a place to lay my head for a bit.
What the?
Oh, I don't want a lockpick. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. Oh shit! We did our missions in Ushitz. Well, fuck. Alright. Rete. I don't really want to go to Rete yet. Alright. What time is it? We'll wait till 1400. 2 o'clock for those of you that are not familiar with the 24-hour clock. However, if you watch any of my other streams with my profession, it is very much the way that we tell time. I'll let you deduce that if you have not seen that. Looks like my guy sobered up too, so that's good. I'm gonna talk to her real quick. I'm sure I'll get some...
Good afternoon.
Is there somewhere I could sleep here?
I suppose I could find something. For how long?
Just the one night?
All right. Money up front, though.
So she just wants to...
Here you are.
You've got it all to yourself. No one will disturb you.
Where do I go to sleep?
You'll have no trouble finding it. Right inside the door to the building, there's a ladder up to the loft. Your bed's ready there, and a trunk for your belongings.
Bro, isn't that the same chick that you just slept with? And she's like acting so cold towards you. What the hell? Talk about a one-night stand for real. Even in 14th century Bohemia, it's still the same thing. Daggone, man. let him sleep for 12 hours. He needs it. After all the shit we've been through. He definitely needs it, for sure. can definitely say out of this stream as well as the previous Kingdom Come stream, not the Minecraft one, though I had much fun with that. That was awesome. Those of you that were not there for it, it was pretty great. You can rewatch it. I'll probably post it elsewhere. But it was a good time. Nah, we won't mess with her. Alright, let me go ahead and get my torch deployed here. That's not how you do that. This is how you do it. Awesome. Alright, I am gonna grab another drink, so give me just a moment. Yeah, and whoever is watching too, I greatly appreciate it. I know it's super late, so those that are sticking around with me, really appreciate you. Feel free to talk in the chat too. It's good to have dialogue. I kind of feel bad if it's just a monologue. If you're not familiar with the stream here. And if you are familiar, and I know you, just say hi. So I know that you're here. Did I see somebody's watching? I just don't know who it is. Where you at, Pebbles? Oh, there you are. Okay. Alright. And now we make our way to where we're going, which I believe is this way. Nope. Not the bushes! Hold on just a second, guys. Just checking some stuff. Okay. Truly is such a beautiful game. I mean, I don't know what that means. Hopefully nothing bad. Absolutely love it. Oh, it just scared the shit out of me. Oh, we have quite the journey. Let me see. I'll just go back to Neuhof. Or, well, I can go here. Yeah, we'll just fast travel. Great. Hold on. Where you at, fucker? So I can fight you. Otherwise, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I for real don't want to deal with you, but... I got to, I will. Fuck is he? Why isn't my horse coming? Honest to God, I'm just gonna continue on my way. There's no reason for me to sit here and fuck around with some guy that doesn't even want to come out and fight, even though he wants to stop me. It's an ambush, is it really? I don't think it is. Okay. Sorry, I know it's not the most exciting thing to watch, but we're almost there. And then we're back to it again. Awesome. Alright, let's put away this torch, because it's too light out for me to need a torch. But it's not too light for me to have stored. That I do need. Alright. I'm gonna swim.
I can't go any further. The current could sweep me to my death.
Alright, we will find another way. Why does that remind me of Oregon Trail? Honestly, I want to play Oregon Trail now. Oh, yeah, I need to pay him.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
I know exactly where we're at now.
I've got the money to pay that debt.
And I was afraid you had a chamber pot for a head. Hand it over. That job's still going, if you're interested.
Sure, I'm on it.
How much coin do I have? Probably broke, I imagine. I was gonna say Neuhoff and Ujitz, I wouldn't be surprised. That I have pretty good, I don't know where I see that stuff at. Oh well. It is what it is. It is what is. As a great man that I know had said, it is what is. Question mark. Love that dude. Ooh, now I'm finally... Oh. Speaking of that, now I'm finally starting to feel it a little bit. Took a while. It's exactly what we need. Exactly what we need. Excuse me to anybody that's not used to this, and I'm not just talking to the Twitch chat, just as well as anybody that watches this later on too, on YouTube or anything. My apologies on that if you consider that to be offensive or rude or anything like that. Excuse me on that. However, it won't be the only time you hear it either. I, of course, as you have seen, I am drinking. You know, that just kind of, unfortunately, comes with that too, so. Try to be a bit more polite with that, but if it happens, I'm sorry. Back on track. There we go. Looks like farmland, so I kind of feel bad that I'm just running through it. I hope I don't mess up their crops or anything. Well, yeah, no, I think that's what this is. Oh, this is where I gotta go. Okay, cool. Discovered another part of the map. Again, hopefully I didn't mess up the man's crop. That would be pretty messed up. Alright, y'all, we've made it to the L-word city that I'm just not even gonna try to butcher the pronunciation with, but something. Hold on. Ligma. I'm just kidding. No, it's Ledechko. Alright, so we've discovered another part of the map. If you all are any curious, or any bit curious, wow, English, I'll start from down here, but here's what I have so far on the map. So, decent amount of progress, but still a lot of progress to be made, you know, so. We shall get there eventually, but we're gonna hit up this villager and see what he knows.
Good health, dear.
I'm looking for a fellow called Riki. Do you know him?
Riki? You mean Hinak, the courier's son?
Maybe. Do you know where I might find him?
No, he's not usually around here. Try asking at his home. But I hope you've got a thick skin. The old courier ain't exactly charming.
So you know this Hinak. Can you tell me something about him?
Not much, I confess. Most of the village folk avoid him like the plague.
Why's that?
Well, no one with a nose likes spending too much time around tanners, and that Riki keeps bad company. I've never heard a good word said about him.
What can you tell me about the old courier?
He's as cantankerous as a hog in a thorn bush. He won't talk to anyone.
Why do they call Hinek Riki anyway?
He's a tanner, isn't he? If you ever get downwind of him, you'd understand. Tanning isn't a trade for a weak stomach.
True enough, but not every courier gets cursed with a name like that.
Well, Hinek's nature's no sweeter than his smell.
Why has he got such a bad name?
Well, like his old man, he doesn't talk much to anyone. And then he's always skulking off somewhere. I heard he got a taste of the pillory in Rate for thieving. And in Neuhoff, he got boozed up in the alehouse with his cronies, and they beat up some merchants.
So a bit more than high spirits?
Just so. We're all honest folk here, and we've no use for the likes of him.
Don't tell me there's not a single person who talks to him.
Well, he's been seen around with one of the bathhouse wenches. Adela, I believe.
Bathhouse wenches? Right up my alley.
Take care now.
Is this one of the bathhouse wenches? Insult on your wife. What? What? What, doggo? What? I know. God, I miss my dog so much. What? I love dogs.
Good health to you.
I'm looking for your son. Any idea where he might be?
I don't know nothing.
Don't you at least know where he usually goes? It's important.
Hinek shows up at home once in a blue moon, so I don't know nothing about where he gets to. Even if I did, why would I tell every Tom, Dick and Harry?
Watch your tongue, peasant. I'm an envoy of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and this is an official investigation. Stop trying to put me off, and tell me where your son is right now.
I apologize if I offended you, young man. But still,
Damn, I called somebody else a peasant? I really ain't a peasant anymore. Holy fuck, dude.
And you don't know where he went? What?
Look, it's been clear to me for a long time that my boy was headed for the gallows. But I'm still his father, right? And you can't expect me to rat on my own son.
If you value your son's life at all, you better pray I find him, because I'm not the only one looking for him.
That's no surprise. But what of it? If you're here on behalf of Sir Radzig, there's nothing waiting for Hinek but the gibbet.
It doesn't have to be that way. If Hinek cooperates, he can save his neck.
I can't say you put my mind at ease. But to hell with it. I'll tell you what I know.
That's right, peasant.
All right.
Fucking right.
A few days ago, but he left right away. He looked like he was in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went?
I've got an idea, but I don't know where it is exactly.
I don't follow.
Hinek makes some money on the side from poaching. He boasted to me a few times about...
I can't believe Henry actually used the peasant card.
But he never told me where it is.
Now I know I'm not a peasant anymore.
But it's better than nothing. Thank you.
Dama, you're right. I truly am quote-unquote middle class now in 14th century Bohemian society.
I'd like to talk to you about your Hinek.
I'm very busy, so make it quick.
Do you at least know any friends he's with, or someone he goes to see?
As far as I know, nobody here in the village talks to him.
I heard he's seeing some bathhouse wench.
Maybe. He can't get it for free, so I suppose he has to go to the baths.
Damn. Damn, his own fucking dad roasted him. That's fucked up,
Don't
man.
you have any clue at all where his hideout could be?
I really don't know nothing about that. I could tell when he'd come from there, is all.
How's that?
Because every time he brought some hides for tanning and money.
He had money because he sold the stuff right away.
I suppose. He never kept any of his loot here.
Do you know who he sold it to?
Why is it?
No.
Hold on. I'm sorry, guys. Let me
And gave him coin.
let me try to
course,
shrink
it could've
this
been
down.
for me.
Something's not right here.
I'll ask at the inn then.
I just now noticed it. Yeah, I think that might be better. No. That, you dingus. Shit. Well, hopefully I still get some good clips out of this. I think I will.
What more do you know?
Nothing. I
There
swear
we go.
to God Almighty, I've said all I know. Hinnick never...
Bloody hell. Start using your head. Or... How much time did he spend?
Well, he came and went at all sorts...
So he probably went through thick...
I reckon. Go. And if he's really in as much shit as you say, please, try and find him.
Okay. I'm gonna pause this for just a moment. I really gotta piss, so I'll be back. Hold on. Let me grab a beer. Alright. Alright, my peasants. I'm back. I have another beer. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. Okay. Should have done that at the start of the... Well, probably the first stream, but... Oh well. Cheers anyway. Here's to a great start to a weekend, for sure. Alright, what do we have on the... Oh, God, why did it get cold for a second? A great start to a weekend. Yeah, I'm getting some cold chills, I don't know why. Not like it's cold in here. Because I'm drinking.
I'll be with you.
I want to ask about the courier's son, Hinnick.
But ask someone else. There's nothing to do with Riki. He'd only drive my customers away.
Really? I heard a different story. I heard the two of you do business together.
Who are you, anyway?
A friend of Hinnick's. He's gone missing and I need to find him.
I don't know where he is. But if you find the bastard, tell him he still owes me some goods.
I don't give a damn what deals you've been doing together. I won't tell anyone. I just need to know where Riki is. It's urgent.
What have our deals got to do with where he disappeared to?
More than you think. It's likely Riki is hiding out at his poaching lair. And believe me, it wasn't hard to find out who was buying game from him, and it's even easier to go to the castle and tell them. Poaching's a crime, after all.
All right, all right. But give me your word of honor. You won't tell anyone about our deal.
You have my word.
Fine. So, what do you want to know?
I hear Hinek has a hideout in the woods he uses for hunting game. Do you know where it is?
Not exactly. That is... I don't know where it is at all.
But...
But I happen to know it's a dark place. A cave or an old mine shaft.
How do you know that?
Whenever Riki was going poaching, he always came to me first for candles and lamp oil. He brought the game skinned and gutted, so he had to have a light for that.
Excuse me.
How much game did he bring you?
Not much.
Not gonna lie, bro's got a pretty sick
No great
mustache.
demand here. Sometimes the gentry is something, otherwise it ends up in sausages.
And do you know of any mine shafts nearby?
There's a few of them around. There's one on the opposite bank, a short way off the path leading from the forge to the west. Then there's a mine gallery to the east of the village, up in the woods above the cliffs. And I heard there's one shaft on the headland close to the water.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Watch you don't break your neck, though. It's rough ground, and you could easily fall down a shaft. May the Lord watch over you.
It's at least nice to say that. Hate to bother an old lady.
God, you look like you've been assaulted.
No, ma'am, that's just the way I look. Thank you, though.
What can you tell me about this Hinek?
What can I tell you? No, he's none too popular. No one cares to talk to him.
Damn.
Well, I'm not one to gossip, but I heard he keeps bad company.
Oh, you're right about that.
What's the tanner like? Hinek's father.
The less I see of him, the better. He's not exactly sparkling company.
Oh, he's not too bad.
Why do they call him Riki anyway?
Why do you think? Because he's a tanner, of course.
And does no one at all talk to him?
That harlot Adela hangs around.
There we go.
Of course.
Harlot?
She works as a bathhouse wench. Same thing. May the Lord watch over you.
I love, you know, that's another thing, too, that I find really cool. Is, like, I don't know. I just love the super bright colors that people wear. You know, just super vibrant. I don't know. I'm a sucker for that kind of thing. I mean, I've even got a guitar that's, like, this really, like, light blue. But I love really bright, vibrant colors. I'm not sure why. But, well, that looks ugly, but, you know. Then again, I like Nightmare on Elm Street, so if I put in that context, it at least, works.
I feel quite hungry.
Do you now? Let me see if I have any food that I can give you. Yeah, we got some dried meat. There we go. Hopefully that satiated you a little bit, man. I know this is some tough work, Henry. Just bear with me here, man. Again, everybody that's watching, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule. I know, and I know it's super late, at least in my time zone. I know it's super late. So again, all the just sitting here and watching through, you know, any support, very much appreciated. Where's the bathrooms? We have some doggos. Ask them what's up. I see scissors. Is this like a... Let's see what this is. I'm actually pretty curious what this means exactly. Oh, you make clothes and stuff. Okay, that's cool. Alright. Well, I'm not too worried about clothes right now. But I appreciate the very kind gesture. Talk to... Oh, so it's in C then. So I need to go that way. A pretty big area, not gonna lie. Beautiful, though. I should have probably paid attention to who the devs were for this, and I can do my research, but phenomenal job. I mean, this is a game that came out in 2018, for Christ's sake, and I mean, it holds up very well. Ah, there she is. Cool.
God be with you. What can I do for you?
I heard you've been seeing Hinek, the tanner's son.
So what? Come to preach at me, have you? That I'm a loose woman, a sinner, that I seduce decent men?
God, no, nothing like that. It's just that you're the only one in the village who sees Hinek, so I came to ask you about him.
Aye, I've seen him often enough. I don't know what I could tell you about him.
Where can I find Hinek?
I haven't seen him in the village for a few days. He must have run off to the woods.
So he's definitely
Do that often?
in his little hunting
What the hell does he
camp
get up to
thing.
there?
I don't know.
Look, Hinek's my friend, and I really need to know where he is and what he's doing.
But I already told you I don't know where he's got to.
So I suppose he just goes to the woods to pick mushrooms, does he?
Mushrooms? No. More like hares or other game.
So Hinek is a poacher? That's no surprise.
Well, he was never much of one for an honest trade.
Do you know exactly where he goes? Maybe he has some favourite spot he might have told you about?
He said he has some hideout in the woods, but he didn't tell me where.
When did you last see him?
A few days ago. He came to me late in the evening, drunk.
And that was unusual?
I never saw him drink much. He always came to me sober.
So he was acting strangely that evening?
He was strange. I had the feeling he was afraid of something. He kept prattling on and didn't seem to care about you know what. So I threw him out and I haven't seen him since.
Can you remember anything he said that evening?
Oh, I'm not sure. He went on about some fellow called Lubosh who died. That he was regretting he ever got into it, but he never said what it was. And that it wasn't worth it for the money. Aye, and then he was talking about the money. That was very odd.
What did he say about the money?
Just that he had a pile of it hidden behind his house.
I see. What did you say to that?
What could I say? He was drunk. He kept saying I was a fine girl and other harlots wouldn't go with him even for money. And if I wanted, I could even take half the money and leave.
Why does she have her back turned, though? That's really weird.
Oh, just poppycock.
Did you go there for a look?
No, I've got better things to do. Obviously, he made it up. Where would a layabout like him get so much coin?
Yes, I understand. Did he tell you exactly where he hid it?
He said he buried it at his father's small holding in the western corner.
All right, thank you.
Excuse me.
God bless.
What does she look like, though? That's... Okay, well... Not a super great... Why don't you fucking get out of the way, then? Alright, anyway. Bright lights! I should probably be quiet. My neighbors might get mad at me. Granted, most of them probably aren't even home, so it'll be fine. Archery range, yeah, that is a skill I do need to get better at in this game. Reiki stat. Actually, yeah, that's probably a good idea. I should probably at least get the gold, make it worth my while. You know. If I can, at least. Ooh, cool, he's online.
Who's there?
Me?
What are you doing here?
I felt like being here. What the fuck do you mean, bro?
Anything else?
I could talk to him. See what he knows.
Good health to you.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
I'd like to talk to you about your Hinnek.
I'm very busy, so make it quick.
Don't you have any clue at all where his hideout could be?
I really don't know nothing about that. I could tell when he'd come from there.
How's that?
Because every time he brought some hides for tanning and money.
Interesting.
Go. And if he's really in as much shit as you say, please try and find him.
I'm gonna check something real quick, folks. Give me just a moment.
Are you after something? What's it to be?
Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Anyway, back to it. Back to it. Oh, it's another doggo. No, I don't want my horse, dadgummit. Just want to enjoy what I've got going on here. Maybe I should just try to go in his house. That'd be fucked up, though. I mean, he's right there. You know, I'm not super concerned about his money right now. Let's try some other shit. Okay. So there is money, and I will find his stash. But we're gonna go there. Oh, okay. Is that the same one I was already talking to? Oh, it is. And dialogue, yeah. No, I already spoke with him. Spoke with her. I have not spoke with this gentleman yet.
Good day to you. What do you need?
What's something that I can... Okay, never mind. Yeah.
Here you are, and I've only got 2 hands.
Alright, Fearless Felix, let's talk to you. Never mind. Trying to think who else would have knowledge on him, but I don't think anybody really does. There's the mine shaft and another shaft. Okay. Looks like I'm being shafted either way. Hey, buddy. Alright. Let's go find this guy. Like, can I steal the crop? I cannot. That'd be pretty sick if I could, though. Who goes there? Alright. Beautiful visuals, man. That's... Of anything about this game I love, it's the visuals. It's just phenomenal. Music's great too. Wish I could figure out a way to write some stuff like that I could work into my band as well. It'd be pretty difficult to mix rock and medieval music. I don't know, Renaissance. I don't know what you call that music exactly, but whatever it is, it'd be pretty cool if you can somehow mix that and rock together. It'd be pretty cool. Ooh, I am definitely buzzing now. They know the drinking and driving, cause this is not fun. That's Sal Woods. Oh, nice. Hold on, gotta check something real quick. Alright, sorry guys. Anyway, back to it. Kind of reminds me of Oblivion, which, by the way, I need to get back to playing Oblivion, since that was my start here on Twitch. Well, Fallout and Oblivion. I definitely need to get back to my playthrough of it for sure, but for now, this will do. Because I really enjoy this game a lot. Man, this is actually pretty hard now that I'm kind of buzzed. Not gonna lie. Don't ride horses and drink. Don't drink and drive, guys. Seriously. Do not drink and drive. Even on horseback. Not a smart idea. So as you can see, I'm not very coordinated right now. Start calling these streams Kingdom Drunk or something like that. Alright, there's a mine shaft right there.
Here, you fucker! I'll push your gun for you!
Hold on. Hold on! Hold on. Let me get my sword, you cunt. My apologies if I have offended anybody. I'm sorry, dude. You're too easy, though. I'll take that. Oh, well, I didn't want all of that, but fine. I suppose I could still wear those. He didn't give me much, but gave me enough at the same time. Check out this mine shaft here. Alright, well, that one isn't it, I don't think. So, we shall venture to the next one, which is this one. So B is where we need to go. Bravo. Alright, actually let's make sure he's fed real quick. Nothing else. Okay. Well, he had something at least. So there's that. Got a little bit of a combat clip, so I think a few clips will come out of this stream for sure. And we've just hit our hour mark. Hell yeah. It's awesome. Yeah, and I'll be on here for a little bit. And I'll probably go to bed eventually so I can at least get a few more hours. And then we'll restart later on today since it is now Saturday. Oh, jeez. Let's see if we can find anything on this guy. No. That's pretty brutal, man. Fuck. Okay. Poor dude.
Yeah.
Are these shallow waters? I hope they are.
Sucker. It's hellishly deep here.
I was gonna say, we don't need another Atreus scene from from Never-Ending Story here. I'd like to keep my horse. That'd be a very sad loss indeed. I don't put my sword away so I don't freak this guy out or anything. Lord knows we don't need that. Smart to have a camp there. He can fish very easily, it seems like. Don't you do. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. Alright, we're good now. Oh. Scheiße. Trying to go towards Point Bravo. Alright, let's see. Is this too deep for the horse? Looks like it. Alright. Now we get off the horse then. Sorry, Pebbles. I gotta swim, buddy. Oh, looks like I also can't. Bro, people in 14th century Bohemia not fucking swim or something? Come on, man. Or maybe they're too smart for their own good and decided not to swim because they're like, I'm not fucking drowning. It's probably more or less what it actually was. Take our modern society for granted, it seems. Imagine living in these times.
Could do with a bite to eat.
We'll get you something eventually, Henry. I'm sorry, dude. Right. Oh, okay. You know, I love this game's level of realism, but I'm glad I don't also have to feed the horse. That would really suck. If I had to feed the horse, then I'm really fucked at that point. I say that now, though. And then some motherfucker's gonna come out with a game just like this. But you have to feed the horse, too. Alright, stay there, just in case I gotta fight somebody. I really don't want to, but... he's not here either. Alright. Well, So much for that. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna pause here for a sec. Gotta take another bathroom break. Shall return. Oh man. Alright, folks, I'm back. We are back in the saddle again, as Aerosmith once said. Alright, so let's look at our map. Got point A, point C, point E. So that's probably where he's at. So we're gonna go back here. Alright. We're gonna go find this guy. Sorry, I don't mean to go through farmland. I'm on an important mission. I wanted to make the Blues Brothers joke, but I'm not preaching anymore in the game. So that's unfortunate, because that would have worked perfectly. And if you've not seen Blues Brothers, you should definitely watch it. The first one's still the best one. There are sequels. I don't really recommend them, but they are there, in case you want to watch them. Oh, well, that'd probably help if I just, you know, wised up and call me. Sorry. Wised up and actually jumped over the fence. But who thinks for themselves anymore, you know? Oh, fudge. Okay. Oh, some peanut butter fudge. Oh, that sounds good. I've not had that in a long time. Oh, oof. Sorry guys, excuse me. It is late, so. Naturally, of course, the Red Bull is wearing off. Lady. Do. Lady. Whoa, 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 way. Alright, anyway. He's gotta be here. There's fucking hides being tanned over here. Hopefully not a boss fight, but maybe it is. If it is, makes for good content.
Jesus Christ. What am I to do? Not that I can expect any useful advice from you. At least, you have no more cares.
Need someone to talk to?
Fuck! Don't kill me. I can explain. I won't tell anyone. I swear. I've no one to tell anyway. Just please don't kill me.
I'm not planning to kill you.
You're not one of Runt's men?
No.
Huh. Then who are you?
Cool, not a boss fight.
I come here in the name of Sir Radzig Kabila and Sir Hanish of Lipa. I'm investigating the raid on the Neuhof stud farm.
Got no idea what you're on about.
Save your breath. If you want any chance to escape the gallows, you better come clean, alright?
Jesus Christ. This will never be over.
So?
Fine then.
That Neuhof raid of yours didn't turn out quite as planned, did it?
Depends on whose plan you're talking about. We were up to it to grab some loot and bugger off. Only Runt's cutthroats was there to shed blood.
What do you mean, Runt's cutthroats?
There were two gangs there. Mine and Runt's. We was only there to steal, but they wanted to slaughter everyone.
But when you realised what they had in mind, you didn't have to go along with it, did you?
But we didn't know nothing, even though we were going to Neuhof. They told us to keep watch on the courtyard while they were cutting the horses' throats. Jesus, that fucking vexed me. Their horses was the most valuable thing there. When I spoke up, though, Runt gave me such a bollocking I knew I'd better keep my mouth shut. And when they said we was going to kill anything that moved, then we knew there was no going back.
Did you know any of Runt's people?
Not a one. They didn't talk to us at all. None of their faces was familiar either. The only thing I know is they called that huge chief of theirs Runt, and Pius warned us to watch out for him.
I don't suppose you know where they got to after the raid?
On the way to Neuhof, Timmy told me he was at their camp with Pius. I reckon that's where they've gone now.
Did you know any of Runt's people?
Not a one.
Did Timmy tell you where the camp is?
Somewhere in the woods. He didn't say nothing more. Thing is, Timmy's got quite an imagination. But Pius roared at him to shut it, so I reckon there must be something in it.
That gang of yours, what can you tell me about them?
Don't know what you want to know. There was 4 of us. Me, Timmy, Limpy Lubosh, and Pius Pava. Sometimes we'd rob a place or hold up pilgrims. Never nothing fancy.
I'm sure you did mischief enough. Who led you?
Pius. He was the oldest, and he'd mostly find the jobs for us. Plan them and the like. He got us into that fucking mess in Neuhof, too.
What about the others?
Timmy's strong as an ox, with a brain to match. You got more sense out of a fence post. And Limpy, I've been with him the longest. He's my one and only friend, I suppose.
Who got your 2 gangs together? You must have made contact somehow, right?
Pius. He comes to us and says he's got this prime job. We're gonna rob a farm, he says. That was a big deal, because mostly we just did small stuff.
Yo, what's up with everybody having these, like, sick-ass mustaches? Just saying. Wish I could grow one like that. I can grow a full beard just fine, but if it's just a mustache, I don't think I look right.
I suppose, but I don't know where from. We even got paid up front. I should have known from the start it was too good to be true.
Who got your two gangs together? You must have...
Oh, shit, my bad.
So Pius knew them?
Aye.
Where did the rest of your gang end up?
You saw Limpy, right?
Yes, but he's no use to me now. Tell me where I can find Pius or Timmy.
I don't know nothing about Pius. He vanished in the woods, and I haven't seen him since.
Which mill?
The windmill a bit north of Neuhof.
Tell me exactly how the raid went down.
Well, we stormed in from the rear. Runt's people started slaughtering the horses. Jesus, that was bleeding horrible. Meanwhile, me and Limpy had a sniff round the stables to see if we could find anything worth pilfering. And in the end, we got lucky.
What did you find?
Smill, Sir Hanish's groom. I don't know why he was up and what he was doing in the stables, but we took advantage of the situation. Limpy grabs him by the throat and I slapped him round to encourage him to tell us where the money was. Then it all fell apart at the seams. Quicker than you'd believe. Runt comes running up and skewers the groom like a pig for roasting. My jaw dropped. I thought the stuff about killing was just tough talk.
And it wasn't?
No, not in the least.
What happened then?
I'm gaping at Smill, stuck through and through, and I noticed this boy standing at the other end of the stables. The stupid sods pointing at us, jaw hanging down to his knees, saying, "I know you." Runt turns to us and hisses, "Take him down." So me and Lubosh start running, because the lad took to his heels. At the same time, we could hear the noise of the skirmish in the courtyard. We caught up with the boy at the next farmhouse. I knock him to the ground, but he bashes me with some piece of iron so hard my head's ringing like a fucking church bell. Limpy grabs it off him and stands over him with his bodkin in his hand, and I start praying. In the end, Limpy just gives him a kick and says, "Beat it, Ginger." And then Runt shows up at the gate and hollers that we gotta go, so we scarp it.
What happened after the raid?
We were waiting for that fool, Timmy. Same place as we met them before, so he'd know where we were, right? Stupid fucking idea. But Pius didn't want to leave him behind. Only when Timmy finally turned up, two of Runt's men were dragging him.
There was some difference of opinion?
You could say that, yeah. They started on us right away that we were traitors. They knew we'd let somebody get away, and now we were going to pay for it. They started trying to surround us, and we knew what was coming. But Limpy took his bodkin and let that fucker have it in the belly.
Runt?
One of the others. Timmy broke free from them, and we all took to our heels. Luckily, they were so buggered from the raid, they didn't follow us for long. They just shouted that they'd find us.
That's all I need to know. So now what do I do with you?
Well...
Hey, over here!
Oh shit. Runt's people. We've got to get out of here. They're too close. We'll never outrun them.
Boss fight.
Fuck! At least they don't know I'm here. The two of us can take them by surprise. No fucking way. I'm gone. Look here. If you run, they'll catch up with you and kill you. And me too. Together, we stand a better chance. Jesus Christ. All right. I suppose you're right.
Yeah, we can do it.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
What's that? What's going on? What? The pig turns up willingly. Go ahead. Right. Eat it.
Yo, what the fuck is going on here? My game glitching? Fuck, I'm bleeding out now? Phenomenal. Just what I need, and I can't even turn my head. Fuck, I can't even see anything. Is bro dead? Fuck are you, dude? Way to glitch right in the middle of a fucking fight. My god. Well, I wanted that, but... I fucked that up too, damn. I'll take that. Alright, where's the other one? There was 3 of yous. Oh yeah, I gotta patch myself up too. I'm still bleeding out, so that's not ideal. Where's the other one? Fuck, are you serious? Where? Okay. And I'm overloaded, of course. Whole thing glitched out to where I decided to get stabbed and bleed out. There's not anything that I can treat myself with. Really? I'm still bleeding out. Okay. Still not good, though. Gotta get more band-aids. Well, damn it, what happened to him? Did he die or something? He's gone now. Oh, fuck. Alright. Well, what do we gotta do? Tomberg. I'm not liked there, I don't think. How far am I? Okay. My guy's a little bit drunk. One save your schnapps, but will this? Okay. So it is 2 a.m. Gotten through a decent amount of this. Been on for about an hour and a half. This is the final stream for this evening. You know, we did one of these earlier, as well as a Minecraft stream with the Mass Tree and Damo Ramo. Again, that was awesome too. Thank you guys for doing that stream with me. But I think we're gonna call it a night here. I think it's pretty late. I'm gonna try to get some edits going for YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, so we have some shorts as well as just releasing the full video. With the exception of one because it shows nudity, so I got to do some editing with that as well. But again, everybody that has watched for all 3 streams this evening, I really appreciate you. I appreciate the support and everything. And again, if you don't already follow me, please give me a follow. My social media as well as YouTube is attached to this Twitch channel as well, and I do keep things updated pretty frequently. It is now Saturday, so I can say I will be on later on today too. As long as no plans or anything come up, I should be on. Probably continuing with Kingdom Come, maybe another Minecraft game, or For Honor, one of those. Maybe even Dark Souls again. I may jump on Dark Souls. But yeah, again, much love to everybody. Thank you so much for all the support. And this is me signing off.